Okay, so on your foundation plan, let's talk a little bit about when you print it off, you need to look at that foundation plan and take a good look at it before you hand it in and say, is it really the way I want it to be, or is there some issues with it? And this is I'm going to zoom in here, and this is an issue that showed up on everybody's plan. I'm going to just zoom in this corner, and you'll notice here this line around the perimeter of the slab, we decided to show that as a halftone so that the slab lines wouldn't be so bold. The problem with that was it actually hid the interior line of the foundation wall and made it halftone, and now you don't see a good solid dark line for the border. Okay, so we need to resolve that a little bit. The other thing is we put this slab ledge around the inside of the foundation, and that also affected our piers. So now all of a sudden we have a wall and our pier doesn't look like it's joined with the wall, right? Did anybody notice that before you handed your drawing in? Probably not. Because you're probably in a hurry to get your drawing done, and you just think you got it all done and you just submit it. So we got to solve those two issues. Okay, the way to solve the slab problem might be, one option would obviously be just to go and not halftone it, and now it's back to a solid line, right? So that's one option. Another option, I'm going to undo that. Another option would be to click on the slab and alter its height a little bit. Right now that slab is at level 1. Let's well, maybe I tried that and it didn't work, but let's alter that to okay, that didn't work. I was thinking that if we raised it a little bit above the slab, then it would be would show up right, and it doesn't. So that didn't help me any. So I'm going to click on that slab and just put it back at 0. Okay. So I think the only way to resolve that might be then to just get rid of the halftone. Now, the other issue is getting these piers and the wall to look like they're joined correctly. The only way to do that, because we went around the whole building with the 8-inch foundation wall and we added piers to it, as soon as we put the reveal on the inside of the wall for the slab ledge, it runs through the pier. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to click on the wall, split the wall, then take this to the other side of the pier. It's going to say to unjoin them. I have to take the pier now and drag it to the outside wall, then drag the wall to it on either side, and that solved that, right? So now the wall doesn't go through the piers, and the pier but it joins. Okay, so we have to do that at every one of our piers. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that right now, but that's something I'm going to want you to do for the next time you hand in your foundation plan. Okay, let's get over here to this corner. I'm going to talk about this fill region that we've put over openings in the top of the foundation so that the slab can pour over top of the foundation, under doors and things like that. Okay, well, we got the slab ledge too, right? Isn't that down at that same level? The slab ledge is down at the same level as where the door cutout is. So if we have a 6-inch slab, we have a 6-inch reveal in there so that the slab can sit on top of that foundation, and then it also runs out under the door, right? So all we would have to do here is to click on this fill region, and edit its boundary. And now that fill region goes wherever the slab ledge is as well, right? So that would be accurate to do that. And so you'd have to go around your building and make those adjustments as well. Any questions about that? Okay, so those are some minor changes that I'd like you to make to your foundation plan. Remember that in some cases when you start making these changes, what happens, your foundation hidden lines, or your footing hidden lines, reverted back to what they were before. So another thing that would be fairly easy to miss is that, notice that that changed, and so I have to go back and change the properties of that line back to a hidden line. Okay? Any questions about that? All right, so that should solve those kind of issues that you might have with your foundation plan.